Hello, everyone, and welcome back to yet another episode of the Velocity Channel, where this is the bridge to your financial freedom, even on what you already make. Absolutely. So before we jump into what we're talking about here, which is going to be $200,000 loan or $300,000 loan, which one would you rather take? Go ahead and like, share, and subscribe, because people all around the world need to know about Velocity Banking. They need to implement Velocity Banking. And most of all, man, if you can automate Velocity Banking, you should do it. Without further ado, let's get into it. Look, I know that this is something that should be elementary to you, because we got taught, and they did teach us this, that 2 is bigger than 1, right? 3 is bigger than 2. Which one would you rather pay, $200,000 or $300,000? It seems like a trick question, doesn't it? But it's not. And this is what I mean. What if I showed you a way that you could actually save more money with a $300,000 loan than you can with a $200,000 loan? Now, this is just mortgages, right? Velocity Banking works on any loan, any line of credit. Please keep that in mind. And so let's go ahead and illustrate what we're talking about when we say, listen, you can actually save more money with a $300,000 loan than you can with a $200,000 loan. All right. Now, what is your guess as to what I'm meaning? That's right. The interest rates. Doesn't it matter? The interest rate, especially when you're talking about mortgages, yes, it does. However, people get duped into thinking, listen, man, we're going to do this purchase price of $200,000. I know we want the $300,000 house. Oh, realtors, you love me. All right. The mortgage lenders, they're going to love me. Huh? But you will too. Watch this. $300,000 house. We have to postpone our dreams, is what people are doing. That's what they're thinking, in order to get a more cheap or and less expensive house that we can afford. But what if I told you that even though you're getting the 7%, right? Both of you are at the 7% rate. As a matter of fact, the national mortgage is 7.23%, that you can still save a humongous amount of money and you can still afford, right, that house. What if I told you that you could be paying less in interest over the life of that loan? Okay? Because remember, when you're doing Velocity Banking, the 30-year mortgage is out the window. Now, you're not going to tell, the realtor, most likely the lender, you're not going to tell them, right, that you're going to be out of that mortgage in 7 years. You're not going to tell them that, but you already know, right? Because they're going to hook you into a 30-year mortgage. All right, that's cool, whatever, right? Even though you don't have to do that, okay? You can actually click right here for more on that. But that's what it is, 7%, 360 months. But what you'll pay, is it going to be at the 7%? That's the question we have to ask ourselves. So let's just go over what the 7% is going to cost us at the $200,000 mark. It's going to be $1,330.60 per month. You're going to be paying $279,000, and that's above the loan, right? The $200,000. So $279,000, okay, is going to go to interest, plus $279,000 plus going to interest. Okay, that's away from you and to your banker. All right. Now, what we want to do is let you know that the Velocity Banking strategy that you're implementing can absolutely save you $216,733. $216,733 you can actually save with the Velocity Banking method at the 200K, right? Now, let's go over here to the 300K. We got the 7%. We got $1,995.91 per month that you're going to be paying here. That's the interest. So that's on top of what you're already got the loan for. Remember, 300. So this is going to be 300 plus the 418,000. However, with velocity banking, you could save $231,485. So this will only be paying like what in interest, $187,000. And oh, by the way, it's not going to be 30 years that you pay this off. It's going to be in as little as 5 to 10 years, depending on you. And wait, there's more. This is just one strategy. I didn't put in all the other strategies. I didn't put in the line of credit. This is without a line of credit. Come on. This is without a line of credit. This is without using it. Do you understand? And so that's what we mean by, hey, show us your situation so that we can tell you that you don't have to be afraid of this number. A lot of people are afraid of this number. Huh? Because, those in charge, man, they drum up these interest rates, and they're tightening and they're squeezing and they're pulling and what if it goes up to 8%? What if it goes up to 9 or 10%? Velocity bankers aren't worried about that at all. Our agents, we just opened up our affiliates, right? So you can be an affiliate right now, right? The spots are filling up. So go ahead and click that link that you see right now to get that affiliate if that's what you want to be, if you want to help people out, if you want to show people that you don't have to worry about this number right here, because we're saving people hundreds of thousands of dollars is why. What about those of us who have more risky credit? They're afraid of those interest rates, but not if they're velocity bankers. They pay the interest rate that those that have good credit pay because they know how to do it, right? We know how to change the effective rates. So we're not paying the 7%. We're paying the effective rate of 1.52%, of 2%, maybe of 3%, maybe of even, like that one couple, 0.96%. So they're saving even more. So they don't have to look at this number, and make decisions based off of this number. You can make decisions based off of when you plug the numbers in and you hit that enter button. And that Money Max account says, yeah, you can do it. Matter of fact, you don't even have to wait to 30 years. You can pay this off next year, or 3 years from now, or 5 years from now. And not only that, but you can pay your card off. You can pay your auto loan off. You can pay your personal loan off. You can pay your student loans off. Does that make any sense? So you don't have to worry about these numbers here. Of course you're going to be paying, interest, because that's the cost to borrow, right? Interest is the cost to borrow money, is what interest is. But if you understand interest, you can earn it like you do here. Okay? And if you don't understand it, then you can pay it. Look at that. $418K. Isn't that a huge difference? That's a huge difference, isn't it? And so I'm just exhorting you. I am encouraging you. Go ahead and do the calculations on your own. Give me your analysis, your worksheets. If you have whatever you're working on, let me show you what we mean by effective rate. Let me show you what we mean by saving hundreds of thousands of dollars on your home loan, your car loan, your student loans, right? We love helping you. We always have time for you. And folks, we thank you so much for your attention, and we'll catch you in the next video. Don't be afraid of these big numbers. You don't have to be afraid anymore because you know velocity banking. And we're going to continue to do these lives. We're going to continue to do these videos so that the whole world can find out, wait a minute, we've been duped. The banks are trying to scare us, but it doesn't work anymore because we are the bankers, velocity bankers. God bless you and have a great weekend.